Okay, geez. Alrighty. It's customer retention. All of you guys always got on the customer retention Zoom, so none of this is going to be anything new. So I'm going to repeat myself for like the 400th time real quick. And then if you guys have any questions or ideas that you want to chime in with, I would love to hear them. Customer retention, I personally believe, starts from that very first conversation. You need to build a really solid relationship with your people from the get-go, right? Like from that very first RCM before they ever even purchase any product, you need to be working on building that relationship with them so that they know that they can trust you to be there for them whenever they do have an issue, so that they know that they can trust you whenever it's time for their auto ship to come and you're going to send them that reminder. Hey, your auto ship's about to process. Just wanted to let you know, because nobody wants to get caught with their pants down with an auto ship whenever they totally forgot about it. Sorry, there's going to be kids everywhere. Okay. I can't hold you right now. I need you to go. So making sure that you pay really close attention to them the entire process, building that relationship, getting them ordered, and then being there every single day, I would say at least for the first 2 weeks, checking on them, seeing how they're doing with the product so that you can adjust anything. I have found whenever you kind of leave people to their own devices, they'll start having issues and they won't tell you that they're having issues, and they'll just stop taking the product, which it solves nothing, doesn't fix anything whatsoever. A simple message to let me know that they needed some help with this or that or whatever would have fixed their problem. Austin, go play. Scarlett. Sorry, guys. Okay, sorry, I'm back. So making sure that you're checking on them every single day for the first 2 weeks. Again, that's building a really solid foundation of them understanding that you are there to help them, that they can trust you, that you're not just looking for a sale and just going to totally leave them on the wayside, right? So once I have gotten somebody ordered for the first time and I have established that relationship and I have established that they can trust me and that I'm going to be there to check on them, I'm going to remind them of their auto ships and all of those things. When they have an auto ship process, I'm going to be there to help them in some way, whether that is sending them credits for their auto ship, helping them get their referrals by stacking customers underneath them, or sending them some sort of thank you, whether it's like a little sample pack or a free product that they wanted to try, whatever it might be. My people who stay on auto ship for forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, they get bigger prizes, right? Because they've never had to turn off their auto ship. They've never had an issue. They've kept it on. That helps me get auto elite. So they get like a bigger deal. For one of my customers had a birthday not too long ago, and I had an extra month of the skincare here. She's been on auto ship for over a year now. So I gave her a month of the skincare. Like, here you go. Happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. So making sure that you are mindful of those loyal customers that are staying there for forever and getting them some sort of prize is awesome. It doesn't have to be anything major. If you don't have an extra skincare sitting around, something as simple as a thank you card means a ton. I get my thank you cards off of Amazon for really, really cheap. They're super cute. They fit my brand. They're like this just wooden brown color, whatever. Super simplistic. I'm sorry. What are you doing?
I'm gonna ask you, is baby's running Austin?
Yes. Which that's already been done. The laundry's done being washed. You just have to sort it and put it away. I'm on a Zoom. No. Sorry. Anyway, the customer shows no interest in thriving for free. Like, they're not trying to get the referrals. Do you give them referrals? So, no. If they are unwilling to post, if they are unwilling to talk in person to somebody, and I have several of those. I have several like closet thrivers that refuse to ever tell anybody that they're thriving. They can get credits from me every month. Like if I'm like, hey, do you need some credits? And they say, yeah, sure, that'd be great. I'll send them $25, $30 in credits, but I will not stack people underneath people who are unwilling to post about it. Because the goal for me is to stack one person underneath them and then them get the second person, right? I don't want to ever give somebody two people and then them just like not ever have to do anything in my network, not grow at all, right? The point behind getting people thriving for free is so that your network grows and you are gaining more customers and it continues on down the line, right? So I don't ever want to give two people to one person. I want them to eventually either post or talk about it to somebody. So if they're unwilling to do that, and I give multiple reminders a month, like every single time there's an auto ship that comes up, I say like, hey guys, the auto ship for the 5th is coming up in a couple of days. Don't forget, I have credits for your referrals. If you have anybody that is interested in thriving, let me know. I can help you talk to them. I do my whole spiel about that. I remind them, their coworkers, their cousins, their sister, their mom, their friends, whoever that they are seeing at like their kids' extracurricular activities, stuff like that. Those are all great people to talk to about Thrive. So if they don't message me back and they don't say like, yeah, I'm going to talk to this person, whatever, then I'm not going to stack anybody underneath them. And I just kind of keep like a running list of who I've seen posting or who I've seen trying to get thrivers or who has even, had a conversation with me about it and talked about how they would really like to thrive for free and that they're going to talk to people about it. I don't ever expect them to do it on their own. So if it's a posting issue, I will help them come up with their post. If it is talking to somebody, like I feel like when we say, oh, you could thrive for free, you just need to get two people. Whenever I was a customer and Alicia told me that, I was like, I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm not going to talk about and be like, if you sign up with me, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to sell the product. Jokes on me, because like a month later I was, but at the time I didn't want to sell the product. And that just seemed very much like I had to sell the product. Right. So that's how a lot of them are viewing it, that they're going to have to sell the product. So I always make sure and let them know you are not ever going to have any sort of conversation about the price, about what is in the product, about how it works, anything like that. You literally only need to get me in a chat with somebody that's like, what's that sticker that you're wearing? Hey, my friend Tracy got me started on this. She can explain to you way better than I can what this is. Let me get you in a chat with her real quick. Put us in a chat. I handle that. If they start thriving, they start thriving. You have a referral. If not, no big deal. But I think that takes a lot of the pressure off of them feeling like they have to be the person promoting, right? And then also if they are not able to think of people, like if I'm like, oh, do you know two people that, would be interested in thriving? They're like, no, I really don't. I start going down a list of possibilities, right? Like, oh, your cousin that is addicted to coffee, or your sister who just had a baby and is dealing with like being touched out and being exhausted at the end of the day and not sleeping very well and all that. Those are all really good people for thriving with you. Your coworker who is constantly talking about their knees hurting, things like that. And that kind of helps to spark their memory, I guess, of who around them would be interested in thriving. So I always try to get them thriving for free. I always am giving them credits or gifts to help them with their own personal product. And then I am really diligent with my Monday customer check-ins. My customer list is growing. So yes, it does take up more time now as I do this every single Monday, but I do RCMs on my customers every Monday and don't talk to them about Thrive, because I don't want the entirety of our relationship to become, how are you feeling today on your Thrive? Oh, you were having this issue here. Let me help you. Oh, don't forget, you could thrive for free. Let's get you some referrals. That's very business. That's very, you're a transaction to me. And I don't want anybody to feel that way. So I always make sure that I continue to RCM my customers, talk to them about what their husband's doing at work today, what their kids are doing, how school's going. I saw that you got a new puppy. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Like, how's, puppy life going? Whatever it might be. Talking to them about whatever random things to make sure that they understand that it's a real relationship to me and it's not just a number or a sale or trying to get more sales off of them. And then the last thing would be having a system for keeping track of your customers. Obviously, we have our back office, which keeps a list of our customers on there. I just find it more useful to have my own list, whether that be in Trello like JoJo does, or in a notebook like I do, or some other computer program, or in your planner, whatever it might be. Writing down your people who are ordering, right? Like they've only had one order, or people who have had recurring auto ships. You want to make sure that you have that list so that you can check on them in your back office. Like Susie is supposed to have an auto ship on the 10th. Whenever it gets to the 8th and I'm sending out my auto ship reminders, I want to make sure that Susie's auto ship is good to go for her. And then if I see that she's paused it, I know Susie was supposed to have it for the 10th. So let me go and reach out to Susie and see what's up. Why did she pause it? Did she need credits? Is she not having luck on the product? Is something going on that I need to help her address? These freaking kids have been in school for a week and I'm already getting sick. Reminders app on iPhones works great. See, Florencia has an awesome system too. And I personally now use, because my customer list has grown, Courtney showed me how to set up the Shout app. I do pay a small like monthly fee for it. I honestly don't even know what the monthly fee is. Like it's that insignificant. And it has like all of my customers in one text group, right? So it might be like $14. Yeah. Every auto ship, like 2 or 3 days before the auto ship, I send out a reminder. Hey guys, the auto ship for the 5th is coming up, or the auto ship for the 10th is coming up, or whatever. Please let me know if you need any credits, if you need to edit any of your items. Don't forget that you can drive for free, all of that, my whole spiel. And then as soon as the company launches any sort of promo, because I know that they get the emails, but sometimes they're not reading the emails or they're going to their spam folder or whatever. As soon as the company launches a promo or a new product, or we get something in our email about it, I immediately save that graphic and I will text it in my text system so that I know they are getting these messages, right? I know that they're getting the text messages because they're answering me whenever auto ships are coming. So I know if I send the promo that's running, they're going to get that. I also do, because of my Auto Elite, I don't like, that's an extra $800 a month that I'm making because they're staying on auto ship. So every month I do some sort of big prize, usually around $200. I'm sorry, I sound so crazy right now. I'm literally going to murder one of these children whenever I find out who got me sick. It's going down. I'm so mad right now. I usually do like a $200 gift, whether that is $200 in product, a $200 purse, $200 Amazon card, whatever I might be doing that month. Like last month I did a $200 Amazon card and everybody lost their mind. So I'm doing an Amazon card this month too. So what I do is everybody that let their auto ship run that was over $100, meaning that it counted towards my Auto Elite. I also include obviously Justin's customers, even though that doesn't pertain to my Auto Elite. If I get Auto Elite and on my account, I include all of the customers that had an auto ship over $100. And then I drew a drawing for one of them to win. Please stop. One of them, no, you may not. Ugh. I do a drawing for one of them to win the $200 every single month, no matter what. Because again, I only get this extra $800 a month because they are remaining on auto ship. So I want to make sure that I am like properly thanking them for that. I think that's all I had. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I have anything else. Does anybody have any questions or any ideas, things that you do for good customer retention? No, not so much. I think that customer retention is probably one of the most important things that we could do here in this industry. And it's also one of the most difficult to keep people coming back and coming back and coming back. But I think that it's really the most important thing that you can do.
Okay, so I have a question for you. What do you do when you just have like somebody who was thriving? They had like a few referrals come in. They weren't thriving for free because they had someone fall off and then they got motivated. They did another one and then they fell off again. They paused it. Now they just like ghost me. I mean, they look at my message every single month. But like, what do you do? Like I build rapport with her. I actually know her from high school. It's not a stranger or anything. But like, what do you do when they just kind of ghost you like that?
Let it go. There's nothing else you can do. I mean, if you've sent a message like along the lines of, hey, why, we've known each other forever. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like you can just tell me like, hey, I don't want to thrive anymore. Like you don't have to like ignore me. It doesn't have to be this weird thing. you know, what's going on. If you've sent a message similar to that, like ask what's going on and they just still won't respond, then there's like, I wouldn't spend another second even thinking about it. There's a million people that will say yes. There's literally a million people that will say yes. Tagging them to shout them out when they're halfway to thriving for free or thriving for free. Yes, that's a really good idea. Making sure that you recognize the fact that they're doing it, that's going to amp them up. It's going to get them excited to get that next referral, and it's going to show other people that are watching that you can thrive for free. I feel like that's something that we don't necessarily talk about as often as we should. We talk about us thriving for free, which obviously everybody can thrive for free, but I don't see a ton of posts going up about how, like, did you know you can thrive for free? All you need is 2 people. You know what I mean? Like, we just talk about, oh yeah, I get my product for free and it's great. Like, they can get it too. Had to restart your phone. I don't know where we are in the meeting, but question if you get to it. People who are just out of one product. What about if they had product from New Year's Eve, they should be out across the board. So the fact that they're not out across the board probably means that they're not taking it properly. That might be something that you want to address. But if they're just looking to get shakes, I would have them just buy shakes and just let them know. Like, the only way that you get free shakes is if you order the full thing on auto ship. Like, there's really no deal that we can give them for just shakes. I'm literally gonna murder a kid.
You okay?
Yeah, I like in the last 2 hours, I've just like randomly gotten a cold and a cough, and I'm like, oh, this is super fun. Do you hear this? Like how I sound right now?
That's what I meant. Not the kids. I meant you.
Gross. They've literally been at school for a week. This is not cool. Not cool at all.
Go pop 3 sculpt.
About to sculpt, boost, blast, and like 7 recharge. I'm gonna look like Courtney did in that one TikTok whenever she had COVID. Remember, she was just
I
like,
got my Linux keeps trying to take off my recharge patch. DFT.
Juice thirst through the hydration will help.
it's like making me gag. I don't. That's weird. That normally doesn't happen. I swear. If I just got corona from one of these kids. Yeah. Does anybody else have any other questions? I'm so glad that this is going to be on the YouTube. Like my shining moment. My 15 minutes of fame. I don't know what happened to my hair. I look like I stuck my finger in an electrical socket. Anyway, does anybody have any customer retention questions? Nope. I love you guys. Oh, wait, Rhett has a customer retention question. What is your customer retention question, sir? I'm drawing something. Okay, never mind. I love you guys too. Thank you for hopping on. And yeah, for real, go build a really good relationship with your customers. Make them be like your bestie, because nobody wants to feel like they're just being used for a sale. Nobody likes that. Oh my gosh, you look like Sonic. All right, I love you guys. I'm gonna go and try to fix. Don't hit me right now, dude. Try to fix this. I love you.